Let's talk about it. My name is Neeb. Welcome back to AROMATIX. Today we're going to talk about 3 new finds, and 2 of which is from Asylum, and another one is from FOMO. So FOMO is a brand that's exclusive to FragranceBuy.ca. If you don't know about FragranceBuy.ca, they're honestly one of my favorite discounters. So for niche, designer, even a lot of these dupes, you can check them out. And a lot of them, they actually have a lot of fragrances, including Fragrance World products. Today we're going to talk about my newest edition from the FOMO brand, and it's the Asylum, and I believe this might be an Elysium inspiration. And then we've got 2 Alam products. This is called Qaed. So we might as well go ahead and start off with Qaed. And as you can see, there's a velvet texture to the box. Very nice finish, almost looks like suede. And that's what the authenticity should look like. On the top, you'll also see that it's embossed as well. So let's go ahead and pull this bad boy out. And here we go. The cap is plastic, it's pretty light, and it slides right in and out. So the bottle itself, really nothing much to report here, but I'm more interested in the fragrance. I'm sure you guys are as well. Pretty interesting notes. There's watermelon, amber, sandalwood, patchouli, apple, lavender, and bergamot. So it sounds like it's going to be a fresh fragrance. Here we go. Atomizer check. Very nice atomizer. All right, initial blast. This actually smells really nice. Very defined apple, lavender, and a very watery quality from that watermelon. This honestly makes my mouth water. And it's fresh, watery, slightly aquatic. Even though that this doesn't really have any aquatic notes, the watermelon seems really juicy in this one. Mass appealing, watery, slightly aquatic, apple, lavender, very nice fragrance, and slightly woody. I can see anybody from 18 and up wearing this. This would be a type of fragrance for like the office, the gym. This would be perfect for the gym. The only other fragrance that really pops into mind is something like Millésime Imperial when we're talking about scent DNA profile, and I think it's especially because of that use of the watermelon. Not bad. As a freshie, I'd give this one an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. It seems pretty potent right off the top. This is an Eau de Parfum concentration, so I wouldn't be surprised if it gives me like at least 6 hours. Pretty good, man. Not bad whatsoever. Especially for the right price. This could be a daily driver easily. Qaed. Total rating, I would give this one an 8.5 or an 8.75. as a freshie. All right, so we'll go ahead and let that one dry down, and we're gonna jump into the next fragrance, and this one is called a Fragheads Asylum, and it's an extrait. So this is an extrait de parfum. So if you don't know about the concentrations, it goes from eau de toilette to an eau de parfum to a parfum, then to an extrait. So this is gonna be 4 steps above a lot of other fragrances. Very nice. The bottle's pretty dang heavy. The cap is heavy metal as well. It doesn't really snap into place, but it's on there pretty good, pretty tight. If you tip it over, it's not going to come off. So here we go. Let's check it out. Roja Elysium. That's essentially what this one's supposed to be. How close is it? Does it smell good? We're about to find out. Definitely got the quality check right off the top. The box, the presentation, and the bottle itself. I think in this realm for the price point, it's a 10. So here we go. Easy to tell that this is an Elysium dupe, but it does have its differences. And in my opinion, it's good. It's very good. This is, however, more focused around the aromatics of the fragrance, which in all honesty can be a good thing for a lot of you. I think this one's going to last a pretty long time, probably more than the Alexandria version and a lot of the other dupes of Roja Elysium. The one thing that I will say is that it kind of jumps right into the mid to dry down of Roja Elysium. But in all honesty, for me, it's an excellent fragrance. Complexity of the fragrance and all of the nuances that I'm picking up, this honestly doesn't smell like a cheapie. It smells like a designer quality at the very least. Very nice, but as an actual dupe, I would call this more of an inspired by, a fantastic inspired by. And for those of you that enjoy aromatic fragrances, you should definitely check this one out. As a dupe, I would call this like an 85% of a dupe at best. But aside from it being a dupe, or really this is more of an inspired by, but aside from the fact that it's close to that fragrance, on its own, it's a fantastic aromatic fragrance, at least at the top. And if it holds on true, it's going to be a great fragrance. I can get the leather and the vanilla and the ambroxan qualities that you get with the Roja Elysium more than what I get with the Elysium in itself. But I also, on top of that, get all of the aromatics and a pretty good dose of freshness, just not as much freshness as I would get with Elysium. Nevertheless, we're coming into the colder season. This is going to do better, in my opinion, than Elysium in itself because of the facts of all of those heavier, denser notes that this one focuses on. And considering the fact that it's an extrait, just for the concentration, this is probably worth it. So check it out. FOMO, a Fragheads Asylum. Really not bad. Price value, I would call this probably a 9 out of 10. As a dupe, it would be like an 8 to an 8.5 out of 10. Not bad, nevertheless. Last one we're gonna get into is one for the ladies, and it's called Hanan. But then again, I mean, there's a lot of women perfumes that nowadays, I don't know why they classify them as feminine or masculine, honestly. A lot of these fragrances are unisex. If you think it smells good and you can rock it, then by all means, rock it. All right, I'm not aware of whether or not this is an actual dupe or inspired by of anything, but I do have the notes for this fragrance. It's guava, passion fruit, banana, black currant. Wow. Okay, right off the top, wow. Tropical. And the middle notes of rose, spices, jasmine, and raspberry. Rose and raspberry combination for me is always intoxicating. I'm hoping that's the case. And then the base notes of cedarwood and musk. We shall see. We shall see. Let's see. All right, on the inside, nothing there except for the fragrance. And it looks exactly like Qaed, except it's pink. Nothing crazy to run home about. Same plastic cap. It's all good. How does the fragrance smell? Very nice distribution. Very nice. Oh, yes. Delicious. Delicious. I would wear this. I will wear this. But I have to warn you, ladies, it is definitely tropical. And I'm not talking about the regular tropical. This is Amazonian tropics, man. This is guava, papaya. This reminds me of that Mira juice. And I'll pop it somewhere on screen. Mira guava juice. Exactly like that. I know those of you in the West, or in the East, I should say, even some of you in the West, go to your local Middle Eastern market, pick up that bottle of Mira guava juice. That's what this smells like. Ooh, this is good. This is good. I'm gonna be going to bed soon, and I'm rocking this. This is actually pretty good. Actually, this is a good opportunity to test it on skin. Let's see. Super tropical, man. Super tropical. Yeah, just as good. The musk quality in this is really smooth. I feel like this has a natural sweetness to it. It almost seems like it might have vanilla in it, but I don't think there actually is. I think it's just a natural sweetness, or really, I can't really say natural because they're synthesized notes, but the banana has some sort of dense sweetness to this. Very nice. Very nice if you like tropical. I have to emphasize, you have to enjoy Amazonian tropical fruits. I don't think that this is gonna be like a perfect like love for everybody, but if you like tropical, you're gonna love this. And I love tropical. This is so good. The musk in here is almost lotion quality, but mixed with those tropical vibes. This is my favorite one so far out of all of these, man. This is a 10 out of 10 for sure. It smells amazing, but so does Fragheads Asylum. Smells nice, but also smells like money. This one definitely smells like more expensive for sure. A Fragheads Asylum. No-brainer mass appeal, Qaed. Smells really freaking nice. Hopefully at the time of making this video, these fragrances are available and in stock. I know that this one flies off of the shelves, the Fragrance by CA. So you might want to check that one out. And if they are, check the description, and you should see the link there. And Hanan, it's radiating off of me. Very nice, very good vibes. All three of these fragrances are great fragrances. Let me know down in the comments which ones you're most interested in, and if you own any one of these, also let us know how you think or what you think about your fragrance. And while you're down there, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and until the next video, peace.